Hello everyone, welcome back to another perfume video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my picks for some Valentine's Day fragrances. It's coming up very soon now in a couple of weeks, so I wanted to share with you guys the perfumes in my collection that I feel like give off the vibe, I guess. So these are like feminine, some of them are sweet, and I hope that you'll enjoy my recommendations. But if you already have your perfume picked out for Valentine's Day, let me know what it is in the comments. I'd love to hear. Also, if you're new, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing down below, and let's get into them. So I have 5 perfumes here. I'm going to start off with one that I've talked about on this channel so much, but I haven't mentioned it in a while, and it definitely fits the Valentine's Day vibe. So that is Valentino Valentina Pink, and this perfume is a sweet rose strawberry perfume. It's one of my favorites, but it's a little bit harder to get your hands on, so I tend to not reach for it as much because I'm kind of trying to like savor it. But it's such a good one. It has a sweetness, but it's also like musky and clean at the same time. But the strawberry and the rose combo in here just smells absolutely delicious. If you've ever smelled rose jam from Lush, this is kind of similar to that, but like the perfume version, and it's a little bit better in my opinion, but that's just like what it's similar to and what I would compare it to. It's very feminine and pretty, and it's not like a cakey gourmand or anything like that. So when I say sweet strawberry, don't think of like strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works. This is, obviously it has that rose in it, so it's elevated and it has like a pretty clean scent to it, just like lush and feminine, like I said already. Such a good one for Valentine's Day if you can get your hands on it, and it's very underrated in my opinion. Like, I think this should be talked about a lot more. So that is Valentina Pink by Valentino. Then I have a Dossier perfume to talk about, but this is the dupe for Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. And I know it's not a scent that's for everyone. It's really, really sweet, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's so like bubblegummy and pretty and feminine, but it has a sexiness to it, kind of like a mature, elevated vibe at the same time. It's not like pink sugar or something. And I have smelled the original Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I had a sample of it, and this is like an exact dupe. Like, it's spot on. This smells just like that one. So if you don't want to spend the money, I would check out Dossier. But this is like if you're going on a first date or something. This is so like intoxicating and like pulls you in, like super delicious, and you're like edible, like you're a snack when you wear this. So highly recommend this one. It's definitely for the sweet girlies out there though, for sure. Okay, then I have something a little bit softer, a little bit more of a skin scent, but still really pretty and will get you noticed, but it's not gonna be like in your face or something. This is Ledda 22 Oris, Stephanie Letta's fragrance brand. If you don't know who that is, she has a YouTube channel. It's SMLXO, but her name is Stephanie Letta, and she started this absolutely beautiful fragrance brand. This bottle is so gorgeous. It does bug me slightly that my label is like a little bit like crooked, but it's fine. This one is so cozy, but at the same time, it also has kind of like a clean vibe to it, but very like soft and cozy, like I said, and it really pulls you in. It's like a really like close quarters kind of fragrance. It's so hard to explain this one because it is very unique, but I do kind of say that it is sort of like the vibe of like Glossier You and Le Labo Another 13 or Juliet Has a Gun Not a Perfume, sort of like those kinds of scents where it's like a Your Skin But Better scent, but it also has marshmallow in it, so it gives off a little bit more sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's not like cloying, because like I said, it also has this like slightly powdery, musky, like clean scent to it. It's hard to describe because it's not exactly like those perfumes that I mentioned. It's got its own uniqueness to it, but it's just, I can't explain it. I'll try to put the notes on the screen. Like I said, very cozy, still very feminine, and still like clean and sweet at the same time. It's like everything in a bottle. It's really, really good. Definitely don't sleep on this one because I feel like it deserves to go viral. Like, I'm also very excited to try out the other perfumes that she comes out with in this brand. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am gonna be spending so much money on Letta fragrances. The next perfume, I only have like a travel size of this, but I did a whole review video on this. It's been a while now, but this went viral on like TikTok and Twitter. I actually saw it on Twitter first and then saw it on TikTok, but this is the Mason Francis Kurkdjian MFK Amorous Femme perfume, and this one This one is definitely a citrus floral fragrance. It has some woodiness to it, and it's not really like sweet, but it does have a very light, refreshing like juiciness to it almost that kind of gives off like a sweet vibe. But it's very sophisticated, it's elegant, but it's more of like a daytime scent, I would say. But it smells so expensive. I think that's the thing about this one, is it doesn't smell like every other citrus, woody, floral fragrance. It really does smell like money, but like you're not trying too hard. It's like I said, very sophisticated, classy, but very understated and just like effortless and chic. Like all of those words in one, I feel like is what this scent is. It's such a good one. I definitely want to get a big bottle at some point because it's one that I will repurchase. I just want to have it in my collection. Like it's one of those scents that I know at some point I'm always going to want to smell like this. And it's really good for spring and summer as well. And then the last one is another perfume that I did haul recently, like the Ledda, but this is probably the most recent to my collection. And this was a gift for my husband. It is the Nest Wild Poppy perfume. This one is really floral, but it's also really, really sweet at the same time. So when you spray this on your skin, you definitely get that like hit of fresh floral notes, but then like pretty much immediately the sweetness comes out, and it's like a syrupy, sugary sweetness. And I looked up the notes on this the other day, and I don't think there's even poppy in here. I think there's rose in here, which is interesting. I don't think I would guess that if I just smelled it, knowing that it's called Wild Poppy, but I can see where it could be the floral note that's in here. I can't remember all the notes, but it definitely has a floral, clean scent with like a lot of sugary sweetness. And so that combo is like very feminine and kind of like typical of what guys would like, I would say. So it's not surprising to me that he picked this out because it's very like likable. And I feel like anyone would think you just smell really nice and pretty when you have this on. Obviously, if you don't want a perfume like this, you can always go with something like just a basic vanilla. There's so many out there. I didn't talk about any in this video, but I feel like there's not one specific one. Just like any really good, sweet, warm vanilla is something that like every guy likes the smell of. You can't go wrong with it. So that's something you can obviously consider for Valentine's Day as well if like you're looking for the right perfume. But these are just some other different options that I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Let me know what other perfume videos you want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.